Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Jesse Jackson III. I'm the best-selling author and facilitator of the Don't Kick 'em Out book and training series. Welcome. I'm talking to our transportation teams in schools all over the nation. Welcome, transportation directors, those who make decisions with transportation. One of the things I recognized years ago when I started teaching about best ways to manage behavior in schools, negative behavior of students, one of the things that I was early on very proactive with was including all members of the team. So that's whether it was anybody that touched a kid, I wanted you to be a part of my training, and nobody more important than those that assist us with transportation to our buildings every day. One of the things I even went as far to write a book about it, and the book that I wrote was Don't Kick Them Off Unless You Have a Good Reason. I wrote that probably about 8 years ago. And one of the things that I recognize that the same behavior that comes to the school is the same behavior that is on that bus. Actually, it's the front line. So it becomes imperative that every single district must empower and guide its transportation personnel, whether it be a bus driver or a bus aide. Anybody that is riding that bus has to get the same training that the teachers get. Now, one thing that I did was I tailored the training to transportation staff. What do you want to break down? Some of the fundamentals of understanding what, number one, what is appropriate behavior expectations on the bus, right? What we've seen is that escalation of fighting on the bus drivers getting in some really tough situations with kids and parents. What does that mean? The trauma's coming to the bus, right? And the driver is the person who's picking the trauma up on the curb. So the bus driver has to get a lot of those same training principles. What is that? It is the ability to look at, okay, what are the traumas we are dealing with, right? How does a bus driver go about setting bus expectations? What are things that they need to be looking for? How do we prevent a bus driver from getting burnt out, bus staff from getting burnt out, getting into some horrible situations where confrontations go too far? How do we as a transportation staff keep people safe while riding the bus? I have seen, and I'm telling you, and I know you guys can, I have seen an abundance of fighting on the bus where it gets extremely unsafe. It puts all of us in a horrible situation. And then how does it look when a bus driver is reporting things to the building? What is the appropriate protocol to do that? What I have noticed is every single district is different. Every single school is different. I have some folks don't even want to know. I have some people that are overwriting kids up or things like that, or underwriting kids up. There is a partnership between transportation and a school building. We work together. These are things that we have to teach. What are things that a bus staff should say to kids every day? What's the tone that needs to be set? Yeah, what are the things that we're looking out for? They've got to understand what that trauma looks like, sound like. They have to understand it. And that requires what? Training. They have to be aware, and awareness and understanding, and then protocol and practice. There are some key pillars that we like to teach our bus staff about being fully aware of what's going on. I got kids vaping on the bus. I got kids planning fights on the bus. I have sexual assault going on the bus, right? We had a situation at one, where was that at? That's in the South, where we got sexual misconduct on the bus, right? Bus driver's oblivious, but the kids have video. Okay. There has to be training. If you are a department, transportation's under your department, it's in your district, we are doing what's called the training session for our bus drivers. And the way we do it is, I am not able to, my like school year is really committed to all of the buildings that I have. So what I'm able to do is, before the school year and over the summer, I'm able to get to bus staff. So what a lot of folks have been able to do, and we've been able to do for a lot of folks, we do it online. So that means you can actually set up your time, create the Zoom, bring all your folks in, whether they're at home or not. giving them the training and guidance that they need. And in certain situations, I can come to you, but you cannot come back in a transportation school year and not get transportation staff the guidance they need. The challenges are getting worse. It's getting more unsafe. A lot of districts are really even struggling with keeping drivers because of the conduct of the kids. And so it's something that we have to help ourselves. And you do that with training. If you know this is something that your school, your district needs, there are dates and times below. But what we have allowed for is you can call and schedule your school's own personal training block with me online for all of your transportation staff. It's something I guarantee you you will not regret. And I can say over the course of my time in the business, the relationship I have with transportation staff and the appreciation we get from transportation staff for asking or saying like requesting that they be included has been second to none. They always appreciate it because they know they need help. Schedule your schools today. Dates and times for it is below, but you can personally schedule a date for your folks and we'll work around you. Listen, I'm looking forward to working with you soon and I'll see you in class. Be well, my friends. Stay safe.